All right, so right now Call of Duty has released a update, a new anti-cheat kernel driver that is not only supposed to ban the hackers, but it's supposed to detect any of their other accounts for possible hacking secondary accounts. And it's kind of strange. Call of Duty is the most selling game, the most profitable game. They make so much money. They could have released this long time ago. But you know what Call of Duty does? It's proven that they try to make as much money off of people as they can, because that's the name of the game. Let's see how much money we can make off of people, and that way we can use it to our advantage. They did it with the Modern Warfare 2 remastered project. I forgot what it was called. The H2 project or something like that. They've shown time and time again that they will take an opportunity and they will milk it as much as they can before they have to discard it. So what I have to say about Call of Duty right now is that for them to create this new anti-cheat that rolls out right now, and people thought that this was going to roll out maybe like a month or two from now. So they actually rolled it out fairly quickly, which was quite surprising. But I think it has a lot to do with the money that they're losing out on, because they see the numbers. The numbers are crunching them. And I don't feel bad for them at all, because at the end of the day, this is what they chose. They chose to manipulate us, to take advantage of how much money they were making, and now they're feeling the crunch. And it's good they're feeling the crunch, because this is what they need, so they can realize that when it comes down to this kind of stuff, that it has to be done the way it has to be done. And now we're in a situation where you have to say to yourself, how are you going to trust the company that has always used the game and their tactics against you to make more money? You buy the game for $50 to $100, and now you have all these other ways of spending money. And I have people that have caved in already, so that just proves that they're the ones that are not the real ones. The real ones are the ones that are not going to buy into the game. If you're spending money on the game, you've already lost the purpose of what you truly are fighting for. Are you fighting for the game to be better, or are you just buying into stuff because you want to do better? Because it's all just meant to kind of lie to you in a sense. You know what I mean? It's not meant to be there for you. It's not for your best interest. So with that being said, all I gotta say is we are definitely in a situation where we can truly see Call of Duty finally falling into the hands of the consumers. Now, we'll see what happens. We'll see how everything happens. But right now, we're trying to figure out what to do in this situation. And, with that being said, we are literally going on the first stages of the new anti-cheat system. Now, is the new anti-cheat system going to be as effective? I don't know. And to be honest with you, I can't trust anything, because they've said things time and time again that they were going to do. And this has been the worst time in Call of Duty history that we can't even enjoy a game, because the hackers are bad. They need to go after these companies. They need to just close the game out and start it back up with a fresh protection shield, because they're not doing that. They could care less when it comes to that kind of stuff. So with that being said, we are literally in the stages of this new Call of Duty, and as of right now, Call of Duty is definitely in a bad situation, and it's just going to get worse, in my opinion, because even when they're going to be tackling things, there's always going to be these cheat companies that have already come up with a new solution to their new driver. So they literally have to really take this seriously, because they're going to lose more and more money and time as this year's game comes to an end and the new game comes out. And I think after a while, that's what burns people out, because you're playing a game for a year and then you have to buy another one. It's like a year subscription to a company that is so divisive and so negative towards the growth of your experience playing their game. Why would you want to play that game? It is meant to just break you down, so you spend more money and then you feel like you cannot win unless you spend money. I don't want to play a game like that. a game, I'm going to buy the game. It's going to be a physical copy. I'm going to enjoy it, but I'm not spending a ton of money on these games anymore. I'm tired of it. It really just annoys the hell out of me, to be honest with you. So, with that being said, I am literally done with investing in Call of Duty the way I used to be honest with you. So, it's just one of those games where I'm no longer as happy to play it. I'm not happy to play this game because it's just that annoying to me. And with that being said, I am literally excited that Call of Duty now has to work with this new setup, because when it comes down to it, you are literally in a situation where Call of Duty is panicking right now. They're panicking for them to release all this stuff. They're basically saying, hey guys, help us make more money. We lost all the money, and we know the hackers are ruining the game because now even our player base is less than it was before, and even the hackers are not compensating for the money we were making. So please help us, please help us. And you know what I say to that? A middle finger. I say a middle finger because all this time, we've been waiting since 2019, and they could have released this, but they chose to make more money and profit off of this stuff. That's why the company fell apart. That's why now they're reaping their rewards. These are their rewards, is them coming to us and begging and asking for help. So they're no longer a viable entity in what it used to be. For me, I used to play Call of Duty all the time, and I used to spend a ton of money on Call of Duty. Now, I don't even do it anymore because I don't want to be a part of the whole Call of Duty genre. I will play the game, but I'm no longer buying into the game like I used to. That will never happen again. Those days are done because I just don't want to be a part of it anymore. So those days are truly done. What I want out of Call of Duty is a game that is going to inspire me and how I do well myself without their manipulative, predatorial practices of trying to get me to spend money, because that's what they do. They use their advertisements. You buy into the game, you buy into many platforms. Half of the time I don't even play it on other platforms. I waste money. This is the year that I am not wasting money. Even if that skin for $5 or $11 was cool, I'm not buying into it. You know why? Because then I'm part of the problem. It shows everybody that I'm still buying into the game. I made a oath promise with the community that I will not buy into the game. So no matter what you guys do to fix the game, I'm not spending any money. I'm done. When I close the doors, I close the doors. When I turn into the person of pure strength and survival, I am no longer attached to the rules of this company and franchise. No more. Like, I don't care. And the fact that you ban my audio so many times when I'm cussing out a hacker because they ruined my gaming experience, waste my time, and that right there, that should be, that should not have happened. Zero tolerance for that. The fact that they could say so many things, but the moment you say something, you're banned. No, that feels like it's favoritism, in my opinion. Like they're favoriting the hackers, because they're making money off the hackers, because the hackers do buy off of the company still. They buy the bundle packs, they buy the guns. Some YouTubers buy the guns that are already on a certain website, and then they say, oh yeah, I already accumulated this and that. And so the reality is I actually accumulated Interstellar last night when I was grinding a little, and I think it was last night. Yeah, it was last night, and I was very proud of it. But once I accumulated it, I said to myself, I think it was last night. Was it last night? Maybe, yeah, I think it was, or maybe it was the night before. I don't remember. But when I think, yeah, the night before. When I accumulated it, I was so satisfied. I said, you know what? I finally have it. I'm excited, and I just want to be vindicated. Finally, I'm no longer a part of the whole Call of Duty. The anticipation of having the camo. Once you have the camo, it's not the same. It's just like, okay, well, now I have the camo. I grinded for all that, and now I don't even want to play the game. So it's like I've grinded to the core. It's like now the game's just fun just to crap on people. But You know what? I was playing the Gran Turismo 7. I had such a blast playing that game. I'm really enjoying Gran Turismo, and once I put the headset on, I'm going to be in another world just to explore and enjoy Gran Turismo and all it's worth. But as of right now, I am literally burnt out from Call of Duty. I'm burnt out from the whole concept of Call of Duty. It is a game that has truly changed the way I think about gaming or buying games. It has set the precedent where I no longer am tied to any kind of digital purchases, meaning I will not be buying into premiums, bundle packs, and all this stuff that they want me to spend money. I'm not going to be doing that because that is the predatorial thing that they do. They want you to spend money. So when they want you to spend money, that's something that you always have to deal with. And so now I'm not a fucking part of it. And I'm sorry. I can't say all this stuff without swearing sometimes because it really pisses me off that we had to wait this long for the game to finally release this drive because they lost half of the player base. So what does that tell you? The more people stop playing this game and stop giving into their bullshit is the more they start fixing the game. And that's something that needed to be done because that is something that hasn't been done, and that's why the problems persisted in the game. So yeah, I am truly glad that they did it because now we know that we can have a game that can be really, really good. Really, really good. So with that being said, I am literally grateful for the new change in Call of Duty. I'm grateful for the fan base that has left because now I know that they have to rebuild and they have to redo everything. So with that being said, I am literally grateful, thankful, and I am just going to get my day started. Thank you very much. I appreciate everybody that is a part of this channel. I want you all to know that I am ready to start new content all the time, make my channel grow again, stronger than ever. I appreciate everybody. You know, super chats are much appreciated on the live stream. It lets me know that you guys truly appreciate when I go live, but also a super thanks would be nice. It lets me know that my work is not in vain and not for granted. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care. Thank you so much. Sub to the channel, Stealth Dragon. I'll see you guys in the next one.